Bet this is some of Breen's work.
Keep your hands in the clear. You win that bet, Redhead, but you lose the diamond. Grab him, boys.
All right, Redhead. Hand them over. You're a smart hombre, aren't you? Tie him up while I get those diamonds.
Stay where you are, miss. And don't move.
Breen, the double-crossing rider's got the diamonds and is beating it.
Well, he ain't gonna get away with it if I can help it. Come on.
You heard what they said, Marie. Hurry up and tie me.
He'll probably hide the diamonds someplace this side the border.
I hate a crook.
I don't understand. The diamonds, where did they come from?
Marie, tell your father. I'm going after Breen.
Now, tell me all about it.
Heading for the ranch, all right.
Probably gonna pick up the money. He's got cash there, and then beat it and leave us in a lurch.
Well, sitting here ain't going to stop him.
Violet, you and Johnny come with me. Breen's double-crossed his gang. We got to get to him before they do, or it's goodbye diamonds. Come on. Whoop, wait a minute. You must be getting dumb. Forgot Kelsey took my six-shooter. You better ride back and get one. Maxwell might have an extra one at that. Come on.
As soon as the boys get back, I'm going to ride into Sycamora and have a talk with the sheriff about Breen.
But, Daddy, Breen might tell about the diamonds being smuggled and implicate you.
You're right. To protect myself, I've got to protect those low-down sneak thieves. It's a bad business I've got into.
Wait for me here, boys. Marie!
Yes.
Will you ask your father to loan me his gun? Kelsey got away with mine.
Surely. Father,
Yes?
Red wants to borrow your gun.
Oh, all right.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's all right. Sure made a mess of your garden here. Holy gee, where's the diamond? Gee. Breen didn't get them after all.
Boys, the party's over. I found the diamond.
Well, if you didn't get the diamonds, who did?
I tell you, I don't know.
You lie, Breen. Where did you ditch them?
I'm not lying. If I knew where they were, I'd tell you.
Well, if you didn't get the diamonds, why did you sneak away and try to leave us? Tell me that.
I didn't sneak away. I was looking for the bag, and I saw the Maxwell punchers riding in. I called a warning and went for my horse, and
Left us trapped in the house.
I called a warning, I tell you.
We're losing time with him. Let's take him to the range.
What for?
For Joe Porter. Joe knows a lot of ways to make sneaking rats like him talk.
Listen, you can't do this to me.
Oh, no? You and who else is going to stop us? Come on.
Now, listen, I tell you, I don't know anything
Never
about
mind.
it.
Come on, I don't know.
Listen, I tell you...
Want to see your girl, Johnny?
I ain't got no girl.
What, you don't mean to tell me you're going sour on women?
No. It's the other way around. What can a $40 a month cowhand offer a girl?
Money don't mean everything. To a girl, if she's in love.
She's not in love with me.
How do you know? Ever ask her?
Gosh, no. I wish I had the nerve.
If I was you, I'd go ask her, honest I would. She's up on the porch now. Why don't you go have it over with?
All right, I'll do her. Oh, gee, Red. I can't.
Oh, don't back out now. What, are you getting chicken-hearted?
Say, Red, I've got an idea. You go ask her for me.
Who, me?
Sure. I'd do as much for you.
Hey, listen, we've been pals a long time. See that swing over there?
Yeah, I see it.
You go plunk yourself down on that swing where you can hear everything. The right moment you pop up, huh?
Sure.
Oh, good morning, Miss Breen.
Oh, how do you do, Red?
Fine day we're having.
A little lovely one, though.
No, we don't get days up north like this.
Was that so?
Something about this country down here and the weather that sort of gets under your skin. Miss Marie, I had something to tell you.
Yes, Red, what is it?
Well, there's a man down here that has a great regard for you. In fact, he thinks you're the loveliest little woman in the world.
And there's a girl on this ranch who feels just the same way about this man.
And this man, he wants to marry you.
I understand, Red. I love you, too. Have loved you from the first time I met you.
But wait a minute, it's well, Johnny,
Johnny? Oh, I like Johnny, but I don't. Why don't you speak for yourself?
Oh, Maria.
What?
I've been thinking this diamond situation over, and I've come to the conclusion we should turn them over to Sheriff Campbell. What do you think?
I think it'd be a great idea. If you turn them over, the government will give you 25% of their value.
How so?
Well, for turning in stolen goods.
I didn't know that. Would you mind taking them into Campbell?
Be glad to. Goodbye.
He'd make a mighty fine son-in-law.
Well, Daddy, it might be arranged.
Sorry, Johnny.
You done the best you could, Red.
She sure surprised me.
Yeah, women is kind of sudden-like, ain't they?
I wouldn't have had the nerve to ask her for myself no more than you did. Wish we both didn't like the same girl.
Oh, that's all right, Red.
Want to go to town with me?
Sure. And we'll have a little celebration.
That's an idea. Come on.
If the sheriff's at Ora Grande, let's go over to the cantina. I'd like to wet my whistle.
I'd like to look around myself.
Funny we ain't run into none of that Portis gang.
Yeah, the less we see of them, the better we're off.
I'll have a snort of good old red eye. What do you have, Red?
Oh, some good old aqua pura.
We ain't got no fancy drinks.
Well, then give us a little clean water, will you?
Well, here's to you, old-timer. May your biggest troubles be little ones.
Idiot.
You like your coffee?
Oh, give me a cup of that coffee, Wing.
Breen doesn't want that coffee, Wing. Take it away.
Hey, what are you trying to do?
Until you come through with those diamonds, there ain't gonna be no eating or drinking for you. And that goes. Mr. Breen, you will talk. Joe's been waiting for a chance like this.
Madden tells me that you have the diamonds, that you double-cross us.
Listen, Joe. We've been friends for a long time. I've always played square with you, haven't I?
Sure, you're a fine man, Mr. Breen, but tell your good friend where the diamonds are so he won't have to hurt you.
I don't know where they are. That redhead threw them out the window, and when I got outside, they disappeared.
Where'd they go?
Someone at Maxwell's got them. I saw a figure disappear around the house when I came out the window.
Why didn't he tell us that before?
Maybe he forget.
I'll go back there tonight and get them.
Oh, no. I will go. You might get hurt. You stay here tied nice and tight, huh? I'll take Berg and Kelsey with me. And we will raid the Rancho Del Rosa. We will get Slade, the redhead, the money, and the diamonds. And we will all have a good time, huh? All but you. You will stay here and hang for the murder of Psalms. Well, adios.
How's crime, Sheriff?
Ain't none.
Oh, yeah? Look at this.
Diamonds.
Yeah, what do you think they were? Canned corn?
Where'd they come from?
Across the border.
Smuggled?
Sure. Remember that horse and saddle I won off of Joe Porter's?
Yeah.
He just finished winning off of Del Harper with a 6-shooter.
You mean Portis killed Harper?
Sure. And that's a saddle I won off of Portis. I was riding it at the rodeo the other day. The bucking horse fell and busted the saddle horn, and here they are.
What'll I do with it?
That's your worry. If I were you, I'd turn them into the revenue.
You know you'll get a reward of 1/4 the value of these stones?
Oh, sure. Come on, Johnny, it's past your bedtime.
It's getting late. I hope nothing's happened to Red and Johnny.
You know how Johnny is. When he gets to town, he just wants to stay there. Think I was lost? Chola! Did Solomon come back with you?
No, he insists upon staying at the cabin. Says he didn't want to drag your father into trouble. Oh, if we could only clear him of that terrible murder charge.
Now we work quick. Don't shoot unless we have to. And don't kill the redhead or Slade. Them I want alive. Sabi?
A race you to the ranch, Johnny.
You're on. Come on.
That must be the boys.
I'll let them in.
Come for the diamonds, Maxwell. Berg, look for the redhead. Open the safe.
Hey, come here.
Come here.
Open it up. Where are the diamonds?
They're out of your reach. I sent them to the sheriff at Sycamora.
You tried to make a joke with me, Maxwell? But I know how to make you tell a different story. Take them out.
If I had you weaving, get on the horse. I can't find the redhead. He don't seem to be around.
Well, don't you come back to the ranch until you do find him.
Get moving, get moving. You in the race, Red?
Yeah, I see a light in the window over there. I guess I better go over and tell Maxwell what we done.
I'll take care of the horses.
No, Silver.
That must be the boys.
I'll let them in.
I come for the diamonds, Maxwell. Back, look for the redhead. Open the safe.
Hey, come here. Come here.
Open it up.
A race you to the ranch, Johnny.
You're on. Come on.
Where are the diamonds?
They're out of your reach. I sent them to the sheriff at Sycamora.
You tried to make a joke with me, Maxwell? But I know how to make you tell a different story. Take 'em out.
Go ahead, you weaving. Get on the horse. I can't find the redhead. He don't seem to be around.
Well, don't you come back to the ranch until you do find him.
You in the race, Red?
Yeah, I see a light in the window over there. I guess I better go over and tell Maxwell what we done.
I'll take care of the horses.
Jumping rattlesnakes, Red, what's happened?
Oh, somebody took a shot at me in the dark. I think I winged him.
Senor, somebody taken Mr. Maxwell and Miss Maureen.
Who?
Some men, I never saw them before.
You don't know me?
No, I never saw them before.
Red, I just saw Joe Portis and his gang going over the hill.
Portis. They've got him.
I'll bet Portis thinks Maxwell has the diamond.
That spells it. Slim, go to McKee's cabin, pick up Slade, and meet us at Breen's ranch. Come on, Johnny.
You'll be sorry for this, Portis. Kin sabi.
Flush. That beats me. You got me clean, Madden.
Your credit's good. You'll have plenty of money as soon as Joe gets back and Breen starts to talk.
Listen, man. Let me loose before Joe gets back, and I'll...
All right. Tell us where you put the diamond.
I don't know where they are, I tell you. That's what I'll tell Joe.
Joe ain't as chicken-hearted as we are. He'll find a way to make you talk.
You calling me, boss?
Your ancestors will be calling you if you go near Breen again. You savvy?
Sure, me sabi.
Well, then get out.
All right. Anybody come, don't you ask questions. Shoot, sabi?
Easy, Johnny. Does a fellow no good to kill a horse.
But them cutthroats got the girls.
The only way we can get them back is to outfigure them.
Sit down over there.
You women, sit over there. What does this mean, Portis?
Maxwell says he do not have the diamonds. That he give them to the sheriff. That is a good joke, eh, Breen?
That joke happens to be the truth. I had no interest in the diamonds when I learned they were smuggled. You can believe me or not. These girls had nothing to do with it, and I ask you to turn them loose.
He thinks to make a fool of me, and you too, Jim Breen. But one of you knows where the diamonds are, and one of you talks, or I know how to make you. Bill, put the branding iron in the fire.
You betcha. I notice you didn't get the redhead in your raids. He's the one that has the diamond.
The redhead was not at home. I leave Berg to wait for him when he do come.
Yeah, more likely he'll get Berg.
And if he do, then he come here. I have 2 men with rifles waiting for him outside.
2 men? He's worth a dozen of your hirelings.
So Mr. Breen thinks. He offered $2,000 reward for him, and maybe I collect it, among other things. Hey, senorita?
Hey, we better not go any further. Yeah. They'll have sentries posted. And listen, old-timer, I go first.
How come you go first?
Marie, she'll be waiting for you. So when the shooting starts, I'm in the front line, see?
Ah, forget it. Come on, we're both in the front line. Get off that horse. Those shots are close by.
Maybe the redhead. Watch the prisoners.
Redhead, he...
He bring news of the redhead and those fool Yankees kill him.
Sure, Joe. You tell him to kill him.
Never mind what I tell. Take him into the barn.
The sentries.
Poor bird. Jackie's thinking he is redhead. Lucky jigger, that redhead. Yeah. I bet you he comes right here, too.
him up, Johnny. Hurry up.
Now we get along with this little business. Oh, Kelsey, take the beautiful senoritas into the other room. They may not like what we do.
Don't you dare touch my father. He told you the truth.
Unless he tells me.
Do as he says, Marie. It's our only chance.
Come on, ladies. Just a minute, girl. Right in there.
Hurry up, Johnny. Got an idea.
Say, Al, maybe me and you is on the wrong side of this trouble.
And now, Mr. Breen, maybe you will tell me about this so beautiful diamond.
No, Joe, please. Please, Joe. Bandit, Kelsey, Bandit. You're my friends. You're not going to stand for this, are you?
We were your friends till you double-crossed us. Now you'll take what's coming to you.
I haven't got the diamonds, but I've got money. What's your price, Joe, and I'll get it.
Money, eh? Money that you got from Sam.
Oh, never mind where I got it. Name your price and I'll get it. And untie me.
My price is all that you have, Breen, and more. And we not untie you until you tell us where this money is.
I can't hear anything.
It's in the loose stone in the fireplace.
Get it. One moment, my friends.
Oh, if only Silent and Red would come. They'd be here now if they were alive.
What do you say we join the Rat Head? Sure, you betcha. Don't you say nothing. We better go back to the house now. Hey, you one. Why you shoot Bart? Hey, Redhead.
Turn around, you fellas, and get in the barn, and be quiet about it. Come on, Johnny. Who's that down there?
Oh, we never kill him. Indian he shoot him. Think he was you.
Oh.
Hey, Redhead, you want to hire two good men?
Yeah. Who are they?
Gee whiz, me and my brother.
Oh, that's great. Tie him up, Johnny.
A very good night for Joe Portis.
Put it down, Joe. This calls for a split.
Why, sure we split. What is this now about a little split? You forget, senors, that this money belongs to Mr. Breen. And he give it to me.
If you don't put these in my mouth, I'll tell you something.
Well, make it snappy.
My brother's got a big knife in his pocket.
Thanks. Hey, what's this?
please, I was just going to tell you about this one.
Oh, you was, huh?
You betcha.
Here, Johnny. Muzzle.
What now, Slade? We got to get inside and be quick about it. It'll be daylight soon. Come on.
There's one of those Indians. I'll get him.
Red, to hurt you? What's happened
Oh,
here?
forget it. Ought to be shot for wearing these kind of clothes. Come here, listen.
Like a tea?
Wing, get over by Mr. Breen, please. We waste too much time, Madden. Look in the fireplace for the diamonds. Kelsey, search Maxwell. Well, has he got him?
I can't find him.
Don't move, any of you. Wing, get their guns and drop them on the floor. If we rush that house, it'll be tough on Maxwell and the girls.
You can't bust in there, Red. It's built like a prison.
Yeah, and if we wait till daylight, we'll never get in. I gotta go in there alone, then you fellas follow.
Oh, let me do it, Red. I'll go.
Listen, I'm running this show. Don't forget what I told you. All right, Portis. Put that money on the table. You get over there. Oh, I'll show you two what happens to double-crossers. See who that is, Wing, but don't open the door. Get away from that gun, Portis. Well, who is it?
Indian boy.
All right, let him in. Now, the rest of you stay right where you are.
Red, why you?
get back there.
You two, over there.
Go on, get over there, Wing.
They've gone into the tunnel. I know how to reach them.
Go ahead. Tie him up, Slim.
See Breen? No. He ran out in front of me. There he goes. I'll grab the first horse I can find and follow him.
Why not Silver?
He's on the other side.
Everything's all right now, honey.
But Breen, what if he escapes?
Red'll get him, don't worry.
Where is Red? Is he all right?
He sure is. And right on Breen's trail. Now, what are we going to do with these hombres, Mr. Maxwell? Take them back to the States or leave them here?
We have no legal right to take any of them across the border, but we'll give them a chance. They can go back with us, or we'll turn them over to the government down here.
Well, I've had enough of this. I'm going to go back.
I'll go back with you, too.
There's a reward out for those two. Might come in handy to buy your wedding trousseau, Silent.
I don't want that kind of money.
There's a couple of Joe's hombres tied up in the barn. They claim they're Red's friends now.
Turn them loose and let them clean up around here.
Let's go home. Perhaps we can help Red.
I reckon it's Breen who'll need help, not Red.
This money belonged to Soames. I'll try and locate his family and return it to them.
All right, we'll turn these hombres over to the sheriff.
Come on, boys.
Come on.
Come on, you. You'll go along with us, too.
right, you got me. Go ahead and finish the job. Not my way of doing things. You're more valuable to me alive.
Get going.
Sheriff, I've got some men here you've been looking for.
Thanks, Maxwell. You've saved me a lot of trouble.
Have you seen anything of Red?
No. What about him?
He went after Breen, but I'm not worried about him. He's proven he can take care of himself.
Here he comes now. I told you Red would get that guy.
You've got no right to bring me this side of the border.
You were a mile on this side of the border when I caught you. Sheriff, being this is your territory, you got the first claim on him. But I came all the way from Sundog to arrest him for the murder of Scotty McKee.
Scotty McKee. It's all right with me, Red, as long as he gets what's coming to him.
Are you willing to waive your rights and go back to Sundog with me?
What for?
Maybe you'd rather stay down here and stand trial for the murder of some of those boys that were killed accidentally.
You can't pin any of those on me.
No? I'd like to have you across the border, too. Joe Portis was a subject of that country. They're pretty tough on hombres like you down there. Now, you can have your choice. Sundog, here, or across the border. What'll it be?
If I agree to go back to Sundog, will you guarantee a fair trial?
Sure I will.
All right, then I'll go. You might as well know I killed McKee. But don't forget, I shot in self-defense.
Breen. Yes, McKee. You didn't think I'd find you, did you?
What do you mean, find me?
It's a long jump up here from the border. But not too long to get the man that double-crossed me.
You're dead wrong. This stuff was stolen from me.
Yeah? And where'd you get the money to buy this place? You stole that stuff and sold it, didn't you? Come through, Scotty.
No, Breen! No!
Lock him up, Sheriff, till I need him. I got to telegraph Sundog for authority and transportation.
If you don't convict him, send him back to me, and I will. I'll give you a warrant before you go.
Don't figure on seeing him again. His plea of self-defense won't hold water.
How's that?
Scotty McKee was shot in the back.
Are you...
Another move like that, and you won't need a trial.
Maxwell, can I have a couple of your boys for deputies?
Sure.
Johnny, Slim, get these fellas out.
Get going.
Come on.
Thanks, Red.
All right.
Say, Joan and I kind of figured on getting married before we go back to Sundog. You'll wait for us, won't you?
Oh, Marie,
Yes, sir.
I've got something to say to you.
Yes?
Well, being that Joan and Silent are... What do you say we get married? Why don't you join us a trip up to Sundog?
I don't think I could leave the ranch just now.
Oh, the ranch will take care of itself.
Oh, please, Daddy.
I might put it in the hands of Johnny.
Good man.
You really want me to go?
Oh, I'd miss you terribly if you didn't.
Oh, I see some of our guests arriving. I'll have to go and look after them.
He's been so lovely. There's someone a lot more interesting now, though.
You haven't married me yet.
I love it down here. Do you suppose we'll ever come back?
I sure was hoping you'd feel like that, honey. Because Maxwell said he'd give me a job anytime I wanted it.
I wish Johnny would hurry from town with the answer to that telegram. Can't have a wedding without a best man.
Not very well.
Hey, Red! Breen's escaped and his gang's coming to get you.
Hold it! No gunplay. Take care of this.
Oh, they're just our own boys.
You old horn toad. You don't scare worth a nickel, do you?
Didn't expect a raid from that end of town.
Gee whiz, Red, will you let me and my brother dance at your wedding?
You sure one tough jigger, Redhead, but our good friend now.
Thanks. Make yourselves at home, boys.
You betcha. Hey, dumb one. You know nothing? Here's to you, my brother.
So it was a frame-up, huh, Johnny?
How could you?
Well, I had to get back at you somehow. Here's an answer to your telegram.
You read it.
Well, maybe you think I can. Wiring plenty transportation, but you'll have to use your own authority.
What's that?
Wait. Soapy said you'd do it. Next time you resign as sheriff of Sundog, don't forget to sign your name. Harp Harris, acting sheriff.
Take this over to the courthouse to the county commissioner, Harp.
Red, you ain't resigning.
Yes, and I've left instruction to have you sworn in right away.
But I don't want to be sheriff. You can't.
Now, listen, I don't want to argue anymore.
Red,
I'm busy.
Red, what's this I've been hearing? You let Silent Slade get away.
Yeah, I heard what they're saying. Just sent in my resignation.
What? Red, you ain't going to let those loud-mouthed galoots get away with that, are you?
Say, will you mind delivering that letter, Harp?
Sure.
What do you got to say?
Nothing, I guess. You've heard it all.
Red, you're ruined unless you do something. This story will go everywhere. Sheriff's bunkie sentenced to be hanged, turned loose by the sheriff. How'll that look to the folks?
Oh, I thought it all out, Soapy.
You gave him your horse, your saddle, and his gun.
Yes, and $100.
What?
Well, he had to eat, didn't he?
You're a heck of a sheriff.
Yes, I guess I am. But that's better than being a murderer. That's what I would have been if I'd have hanged him.
Well, the prosecuting attorney will sure raise the roof when he
Well,
hears
I
about
have
you
to.
resigning. Because I bet him $100 yesterday that you'd never hang Silent Slade. Well, I guess I'll go over and collect.
I want to see the cell from which the prisoner escaped.
Back there.
Rather queer, isn't it? Slade is a much bigger man than I am. I couldn't even get through that opening.
What do you mean?
May I ask what you intend to do about it?
Yes, that's your privilege. Resign. Gee, that still makes me sheriff of Sundog.
I'm awfully sorry, Marie. I didn't know that, or I wouldn't ask you to marry me.
It's too late to back out now, Red. I'll sue you.
I was figuring on giving you half of this ranch as a wedding present, and we could run it on a partnership basis.
Hey, after the wedding.